kids are just kids. The kids that we have are no different than the kids that walk down the street and have parents and go to school. They're not any different. Some kids have come from a hard situation or a hard life, but all they want is, to be normal. I'm Chris Girangaya.
And I'm Alan Girangaya.
We are here today to talk about Hillside foster care. "20 years ago, we started with Hillside. We've had several foster children that we had for short times or, extended times.
Right.
And you form these bonds and you form these connections with these kids. And they grew with you and learned and experienced things with you. We've had several connections with kids that, we still get messages or texts, just keeping in contact. Even parents, we've had parents that, we've remained friends with.
Right.
They just were having a rough time. They were, they had an addiction or they had something wrong that they needed some help with. And they straightened themselves out and got back on track. And you end up, basically having a friendship. Hillside's been very helpful and supportive with us. You end up close-knit. You work with the same people. You work with the same, workers, caseworkers, managers. You do end up developing a relationship, and it is a personal connection. They'll help you. They guide you. They're there for you to support you.
Right.
Any questions that you have, they're right there to help. It's a lot of work. It's a struggle some days. You've got ups and downs. You're going to have days where you want to cry or you do cry. You're going to have days that, are great and joyful. You have to have a lot of love and caring. And, I think you want to be able to share that love and give that love and
be an example of love.
Right.
They've got to see that there's good love.
Right. That's right. Our kids, they're a group, that's for sure.
Eclectic. Very eclectic group.
Very eclectic. I think everybody, bounces off of each other. Everybody, collaborates with each other, and everybody, has their own way of working with each other. So
we mesh. Nice. It seems like we mesh as a family. Families can look different.
Right.
And it's all right to look different.
Right.
They don't have to look a certain way.
That's right.
If it's a family, it's a family. You can't, you can't just judge them and say that you can't be a family because you don't look a certain way.
Right.
Or you don't fit a certain, mold.
I think I've always wanted to have a family, and I've always wanted to be, in a situation where I could raise children and give them a better life and, have a better life than I had growing up. I've always wanted my kids to, just have a good life. I wanted them to be happy and content.
I never expected to have a family. And, having a family, you should, want them to do better or try to do their best and to be happy.
They're going to have a home and they're going to have a family and they're going to have people around them that are going to love them and support them and care for them. And, even if they make mistakes and do wrong, you keep letting them know that it's okay. And just to give them that assurance and that guidance and direction that, it's okay. Right. We're still going to love you and care about you, and you're still going to be our children, no matter what. I envision the family, everybody's starting to grow up, college, marriage, maybe grandchildren,
maybe.
Starting to kind of relax a little bit. Everybody kind of, growing and doing their own thing.
Right.
And, we have a couple that said they're not moving out. They're staying here forever. So
I would like to see them branch off a little and, and explore the world and, give me an excuse to go visit, and do some traveling myself.
Right.
But
that'd be nice.
That would be nice.
Yeah.